morning, Dr. Hickey, Mr. Gallagher, Mr. Patterson, faculty, and fellow students. Throughout years of living and simply being alive, I've come to the realization that self-care is one of the most important things to practice. The textbook definition of self-care is the practice of taking action to preserve or improve one's own health, which is another way of saying that you're taking care of yourself mentally and physically. It means doing the activities that you enjoy, having support from the people you surround yourself with, keeping a routine but having the flexibility to also steer away from it at times. Self-care does not have a specific cost. It is whatever you can do for yourself. Self-care can help maintain stress, lower your risk of illness, increase energy, and improve your overall happiness. Seizing these opportunities to take care of yourself isn't being selfish. It's the best way for you to be yourself for those around you. Taking care of your physical health means getting enough sleep at night, exercising well, and taking rest days. I know that if I don't get enough sleep at night, it can be seen in my mood, as well as how I'm doing that day in school or on the ice. Being a student athlete means staying up late doing homework after a late practice and waking up early to go to school. This can be challenging, so I find that it's helpful to keep a routine and try my best to go to bed around the same time every night, with some exceptions because of practices. I also make sure to be consistent with where and when I do my work. I will not do my homework in my bed because your body knows it's a place of rest. Sleep, exercise, and rest are also important because of athletic burnout. Athletic burnout is a condition where athletes experience exhaustion or decline in their sport because they've been pushing themselves too hard. Athletic burnout is very common and can be caused by stress and an overload of work. That's why it's important to take a day off. Rest might sound like sleep, but it's not the same. Taking a day off or a rest day lets you reset and regain the energy that was lost to take care of yourself. You need to listen to your body. Treating yourself as taking care of you as a human by acknowledging your strengths and weaknesses. When putting in work for something, you may feel drained and feel as if there is no reward or worried that something might go wrong and you push yourself too hard. Treating yourself can just be taking a nap after a long day. Personally, I like that one the best. Coming home from school and allowing myself to rest before I go to practice is how I treat myself. It can also mean laying down and having time to yourself or just buying something you've always wanted. When we reward ourselves, it makes us feel happy, content, and accomplished inside. And when you get your reward, you're rewarding yourself with something that you love. Setting goals and reviewing priorities is also self-care, but most people don't know it. When you set a goal, you give yourself a long-term vision of what you want to do, which also gives us short-term motivation to get that thing done. There's a difference between a short-term goal and a long-term goal. A short-term goal of mine is to be more present, and a long-term goal of mine is to play collegiate-level NCAA hockey. Reviewing priorities means measuring progress and overcoming procrastination, which is delaying or postponing something that you don't want to do at that time. I procrastinate a lot, what helps me is to write down what I need to get done, whether that be homework for the night or long-term goal. Having a goal means what one intends to do or accomplish or attain. Having a goal is important because it gives you something to look forward to and live up to. At the end of the day, once that goal is accomplished and all of your hard work is paid off, you can celebrate yourself and what you have achieved. Surrounding yourself with the right people is a form of self-care. This means having a group of people or even just one person who pushes you to be better, who supports you in all of your goals, who you don't need to change to be around. Being surrounded by the right people shapes the way we think, behave, and feel on a daily basis. I'm lucky enough to have a group of people, along with my best friend Jane, who does this for me. I feel that it's important to have the people who you can trust when you need to. Having a best friend is something that some people may take for granted. I know that I don't need to change who I am or how I act when I'm hanging out with my friends. Having a group of friends that cares about you is important because you can be yourself with no stress, nothing to worry about. I appreciate all of my friends because I know that they all care about me and my goals and will support me along the way no matter what. Having those friends is something that's important because they will help you through the obstacles that come along the way. They will also cheer you on and help you reach your goals and celebrate your accomplishments. Having people who overall bring you up and your mental health up is self-care. It's okay to not be okay, something I did not understand at first when I heard it. It's okay to not be okay means it's okay to feel those emotions that may be sad or upsetting, and those feelings are only temporary. Having this understanding helps you feel your feelings and not just push them to the side, because when those feelings are pushed to the side and ignored, you are not taking care of yourself. Acknowledging when life is good and when life is challenging can increase your positive feelings and help you gain a perspective when those feelings might not be as good. I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason, and I feel a certain way about something for a reason. So I celebrate my wins and take care of myself when I need to, because it helps decompress and leads to completion of other goals. Our emotions are important because by feeling them and celebrating ourselves and embracing the good around us, we can take care of ourselves. Thank you.